Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Number 63, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Eldred, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Designated hitter, Freddie
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 home. Hit to third. Serrano takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
In now, Matt McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
batting third baseman.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Billy Richter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
San Antonio. Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball first. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. Lloyd is there. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Digging in, Rodney Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Schaefer moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Felipe Rodriguez.
Into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Lyons has a play. And that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Antoine Schaefer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Antoine Schaefer.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Stepping in, Chris Corona. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Ramon Vega, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ferguson is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Willard.
Coming to the plate now, Willard Lloyd. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Taylor is there and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Edgar Armas.
Leading off for San Antonio, right fielder.
Here it comes.
Armas.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Hunt. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Schaefer looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Stepping in now, Roger Serrano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. No outs, nobody on. This one also hit deep to left field. Schaefer looking up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here is now a 3-0 ball game.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Into the box, Howard Ferguson. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Settling in now, Kenny McClendon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Chad Taylor. 1-0 the count. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Richter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ferguson on third, McClendon on second, Taylor on at first with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance, Rodney Finch. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
First baseman number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
Stepping into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Edgar Armas looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Edgar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Edgar Armas, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Up around the face. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Robbie Hunt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit in the air out to left. Schaefer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Lyons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The count now at 2-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 2-2. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richter is under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Herb McLean.
So stepping in, Herb McLean. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Striding into the box, Freddie Eldred. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Hunt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
now in the box, Roger Serrano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Lyons fields it cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
the left fielder, number 4, Howard Ferguson.
Standing in, Howard Ferguson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here it comes, 0-2. Try to change your pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2 and 2.
Ball 3. 3 and 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Ready now, Matt McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Matt.
First pitch on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Richter waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Standing in, Felipe Delgado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Trying to send him packing for the second time to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Chris Corona, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kenny McClendon. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. McClendon on at first, nobody out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for one. On to first, the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Richter. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. There's a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Lyons comes up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Stepping up now, Ramon Vega. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Stepping into the box, Willard Lloyd. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Adrian Lyons.
Into the box, Adrian Lyons, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Herb McLean, high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Lloyd, the runner at third. Lyons is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Connie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Eldred, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Count is
2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Rodney Finch. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Rodney.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch. A circle change taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Babe Eldridge gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Felipe Rodriguez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Edgar Armas. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Lloyd loves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Robbie Hunt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate, Roger Serrano. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the throw, won't get him.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Howard Ferguson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Serrano is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 7-0. Digging in once again, Matt McNeil. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Ferguson giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Stepping in, Felipe Delgado. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Into the box, Antoine Schaefer, as he sends it on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
Into the box now, Chris Corona. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Through 5.5, San Antonio's out in front, 7-1. Striding in, Kenny McClendon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Kenny McClendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Schaefer racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Digging in now, Chad Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Richter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
A pause and the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So digging in now, Rodney Finch.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And he's safe.
First baseman number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
At the plate, Felipe Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McLean waits on it, and that retires the side. Back here on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. So striding forward now, Ramon Vega. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
At the plate, Willard Lloyd. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground near home. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Now at the plate, Adrian Lyons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Popped him up. Finch over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Missions lead it 7-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Armas.
Leading off for San Antonio, right fielder, Edgar.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. McLean is there. 1 out.
Now batting, but designated hitter, Robbie Hunt.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Robbie Hunt earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Robbie Hunt becomes out number 2 this inning. So striding in, Roger Serrano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Howard Ferguson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. McLean has a read on it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Herb McLean. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Next will be the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now at the plate, Matt McNeil. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Kenny McClendon is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. McClendon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Billy Richter, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box, Rodney Finch, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Standing in now, Felipe Rodriguez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Missed with a slider. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Edgar Armas is on deck. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now batting, Edgar Armas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Robbie Hunt. First pitch of the at-bat. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Finch at third. Rodriguez at second with 2 gone. To short. To his left, Lyons. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 9-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Felipe Delgado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. Left fielder. Antoine Schaefer.
Digging in to try it again, Antoine Schaefer. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 1-1. Fouled off. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Ferguson going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, but they still face a 7-run deficit. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Ramon Cortez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box now, Chris Corona. Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Vega. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Missions took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 63 gets the W on the mound. Cletus Yang struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so we just concluded the Thursday night first game of this 4-game series. I do apologize if I am not broadcasting here tonight and being the official guy that does the home games, but I will be doing tomorrow night's game and wrapping up this 4-game series. Want to remind everybody that our first half of the season after Sunday is finished as we wrap up this 4-game series against the Midland Rockhounds. Final game of that will be our first pitch, 4:05 on Sunday afternoon. 3 games remain here in the first half, and don't forget San Antonio and everybody when they start the second half of this baseball season. It is a race to the playoffs. So, yes. Midland in the first half is leading in first place. Frisco in second. San Antonio in third. And Corpus Christi in fourth place position. So, gotta say that right there. Don't see that every day, but we all see it. Well, let's go over your runs, hits, and errors first for the victorious San Antonio Missions. 9 runs on 13 hits, no errors. For Midland, 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Winning pitcher for San Antonio, Jacob Nix. Nix striked out 8 guys and nearly had a big game. So, yes, gotta say that right there. Pretty cool. Kalidas Yang, the losing Rockhounds pitcher, tagged with the loss after giving up only 7 hits, and he struck out 3. And gotta say that right there will do her. We're back tomorrow at 7:05 as we begin Game 2 of this 4-game series. And don't forget Saturday night baseball at 7:05. Sunday afternoon baseball at 4:05 here. And after that, we get ready for the Texas League All-Stars game. And the second half after that, as the San Antonio Missions will be at Springfield for a final 3 times there, and Tulsa for 2. We are back home on Wednesday night, July 8th, as we take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 3-game series, and also a 4-game set versing off the Tulsa Drillers. Both ball clubs, after Monday, July 13th, we won't see Springfield or Tulsa until the 2016 baseball season. Wednesday, July 15th, we are on our road series at Midland as we play 4 games. And don't forget, on Sunday, July 19th, we are back home as we play a first game of a 4-game set, beginning a 4:05 first pitch. Wrap up the series on midweek on Wednesday, July 22nd, as we play midweek Wednesday night baseball. Don't forget, on Thursday night, we return back to Midland on July 23rd. And as we celebrate number 53, pitcher Don Scott Drysdale, as we celebrate his birthday on the 23rd. And gotta say, that right there is pretty good. Sunday, July 26th, we are wrapping up our 4-game set at Midland, and gotta say, this will be our last road series at Midland for the year. And after that, we head to Corpus Christi for a 3-game series, and we're back home for 7, beginning Thursday, July 30th, as the San Antonio Missions play host the visiting Frisco Rough Riders for 4. 3-game set against the Corpus Christi Hooks for 3. And then Thursday, August 6th, we start Thursday night baseball at Frisco. And then after that, we go to Northwest Arkansas for a 3-game series. And we play our final 3 games of the year there, along with the Arkansas Travelers. We return home and play Northwest Arkansas and the Travelers for the last 3 times for each ball club. And we won't see them until next year. Tuesday, August 25th, we'll play our last 4 games of the year against the Frisco Rough Riders. And then 3 games against Corpus Christi. Tuesday, September 1st is our last homestand of the year, as we will play the first game of a 4-game series versing off Midland. And we'll wrap up our 4-game set on Friday night, September 4th. And our last weekend as we play the Corpus Christi Hooks beginning on Saturday night, September 5th. So 9-2 our final score here in this ball game here tonight. San Antonio putting a 5 spot in the bottom half of the second inning, putting a double in the 5th and double in the 8th inning, and San Antonio winning tonight in this series opener. Well, guys, hope everybody has a safe travel home as we close this one out in a 9-2 victory. And we will see you guys tomorrow night for baseball here on the show, as we start up Friday night baseball and the final weekend here in the first half of 2015. So for everybody here, this is Missions Baseball here in the AA Texas League. And once again, our final score, San Antonio Missions 9 and the Midland Rockhounds tonight 2. Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night on the show. Dang, Amber Alert.